cleanest way. I know the risk, and I know. No, I'll just say I'll stay on basically the risk. Let's just say that I know the risk because the risk is, as you said, I know I have zero way out. Um, in doing this, I am fully in. Correct.
Yep.
The thing I have to say though is I don't want anyone else.
But yeah,
I feel like even to say so far is like very.
and I have to. I don't mean to cut you off. I have to give myself credit because as much as I've reminisced about women I care about, I've always, and any time I've ever brought up women I care about, I've told you the test. I've always said in one way or another, I know that my woman is out there for me. It's just at the moment, I'm just thinking about the last person I cared about the most. Of course, I'll have my days where I'm like, I don't know if I'll find someone, because everyone has a bit of doubt. But I've
Mm,
always known that it's so far, is what I'm trying to say.
mm. Fuck. It's a very oh my gosh. Okay, the maybe okay. I'll think of it. Let's go more on the point of why I shouldn't, right? As you guys are. Why I shouldn't is, as you said, there is green, like there's grass that could be greener, right? As well as, like that's one of the reasons, maybe.
Well, is, not could be, though. Only reason I'm saying that, and I know that could be argued, is because the way you guys ended,
Mm,
there is better. And I don't mean to bring this up, but an example of something that is better would be Vina. I'm not saying this in the sense of, oh, she would be amazing in a relationship, everything would be perfect. What I'm saying is, in terms of how she treated you as a person, and she did like you, right? And we all know that. So in terms of a woman that liked you and cared about you a lot, she did treat you better than Ioana has treated you, and she liked you and cared you a lot. So the grass, not that it could be greener, there is grass that's greener out there in your context. For some people, like someone's got divorced, they've been married for 20 years, they could say they could be because they've experienced a lot with someone. Like I'm not taking away your experiences either. By the way, I'm just saying like the way Ioana treated you, you have been treated better, and that is a
Hey,
fact.
this is where you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Right? A large reason why, you remember recently I said we're out
You're done with Vina.
is I finally did a comparison that I felt represented more largest picture. The picture basically is I only like if I'm even going back on Vina, Vina was kind of dream like what the dream would be, right?
Hmm?
Um, and within the dream, it's like you got yeah, this person's great. Um, never thought really like everything was great. The only other thing was he had a side of her that wasn't, and this is why I never committed. There was a side of her that I was like, yo,
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 man.
Oh!
What?
yeah.
I'm so gassed, bro. On Wednesday, we're just doing like 5 different things. Like our whole day motive, we're linking up at 9:30.
Oh, you were telling me?
Yup. AM, bro, imagine.
Fucking hell.
Are you gonna invite me? I want to play Apex.
We're gonna be on Apex in like 10, 15 minutes.
How
Just
comes?
doing something on Rocket League.
You know now, because you decided not to do that, I can't do that now.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, like I can't, innit?
Bro, I was thinking of you as well, bro. Literally in my head yesterday, when I was just like just thinking about myself, I was like, I remember when you were motivating me. You were saying shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's it.
Just for like 1 second.
like, you were telling me, bro, like, oh, bro, you were gonna get the 4K badge on Apex Legends one way or another. Like, I mean, one day or another. Like, you were telling me all this shit, like, bro, don't even stress about it, bro. Like, and I was like, yeah, he's
Yeah,
right.
because you were closer than me, bro. I'm on 3.2 something, 8, 2, basically 3.3.
Bro,
You're on
if you can get
3.6.
if you can get 3, you can get 4. It's the same thing with Toga says. If you
Yeah.
can score 1 goal in Rocket League, you can theoretically score it an infinite amount of times. Like you can do it again.
Not infinite, because the time runs out.
No, he didn't say infinite. I'm just saying that. Like,
Oh.
no, well, infinite, not in the same game. Just
Yeah,
in
Togo
general.
wouldn't be that stupid.
Okay, mate.
I'm joking.
You're just looking into the point. Like,
So scary.
but yeah, carry on, Josh. So, Vino, you said,
No,
what?
Josh, no.
Okay,
Don't
yeah,
tell me you messaged her.
no, I ain't messing with her.
Why you saying,
No, I was just trying to get my thoughts though. Alright, so with the whole situation was kind as I said, it was dreamy. The issue was there was some stuff that I couldn't get by. So it was like it felt very willy nilly. Like
what do you mean?
I had no idea where things would have headed. Obviously, you can say the same thing here. Like,
Yeah, I was about to say.
By the way, I'm muted Toga, and I'm going to mute myself, but I'm going to be on the mic. I'll just be focusing
Why
on
did you
Apex
mute
as well.
Toga?
The echo, bro, I can't. It's giving me headaches.
Yeah, it is.
It's so random.
Then I have a feeling you're gonna get your heirloom shard soon, bro. Yo.
Me?
Let me check. A
Yeah.
little bit, but it's not that deep. Don't even worry about it, bro.
Just went out and mute him. Hey, you're not echoing. Will Toga speak? Oh shit. Okay, nah, I'm
What?
still echoing. I'm gonna mute him.
Oh my god.
I'm joking.
He's not joking. But yeah, Josh. So what, with Vina, it was basically like a dream. But
Yeah,
are
it
you
was
saying
like-
are you saying do you have anything bad to say about Vina? Because the way you structured it made it seem like there was things about Vina that you were unsure about.
Like, okay, when I say willy, it was just like there wasn't structure to like what was supposed to be next. So like, whilst let's say we go in relationship, right? The next point, I wouldn't have any like actual facility. Like, I wouldn't be in any place that would correct to be in a relationship. Really, I would be in second year. You also be in second year. If obviously we didn't know COVID was a kid, right? So let's just play out the COVID wouldn't happen. Second year, probably would have got more focus on like work. And the family situation was, I was not ready to even talk on
Being what?
me being in a relationship. So even my sister didn't really know anything until the end.
But Josh, I don't mean to interrupt. But what you're explaining right now just sounds very reasonable. It sounds like a mature way of thinking, but like that makes sense. Like no one can attest that. It doesn't sound like there's any issues with her though. Like it was just the timing, uni, you had other priorities. Yeah, that's how most decisions are made. So fair
That's how
play
life
to you.
works.
Yeah, but that same formula can be equated to Joanna.
True.
Because
No,
I
no,
know
no,
your
no,
point
no.
is that she's finished uni now as well, so she may be more prioritized on work. So you guys are aligned, but that's just not knowing where she's working or what she's doing. She could be working in a bar for all you know. Yeah.
Or she might even have a new boyfriend.
Oh, why is this guy just? But yeah, she could. What if she works in a bar now and she's working nights, or what if she's working a similar job to you, but every day you're off, she's working. Vice versa. Like you don't know, innit? And that's very possible. Like, I can't even get a lunch with my coworker friends at the same time, like 90% of the time.
But that's because
So,
you work
like-
in the same place.
Yeah, but that's very true. But we don't work in the same position at all. Like, I'm stockroom, they're sales. So it's not like we're both needed at the same time.
True.
But yeah, no, that is a solid point. Yeah, but even
this
then, like
shows not to,
jobs
have
in
lunch with
general,
you.
and bearing in mind, from what I recall, she's studying law, right? So what if she's found a job like an internship
law.
or something related to that? Her time schedule's on zero there, and that again, that's an assumption. So like, where does that take you then?
But by the same time, would you also not say you have to balance out? Everyone's got work. Everyone's got their own priorities and stuff.
Yeah, but this is coming from a position of Josh is the one entering her life again. She hasn't been that. So she doesn't
It's
have
mainly,
to
are
prioritize
you ready, Josh? That's the main question. So I don't think you are. You're just lusted over her, as Toga said. But I don't think you are ready.
She's keeping it real, bro. Fucking hell.
Think about it, bro. Are
That
you ready?
actually
Like,
hurt me, bro. Like,
Okay, but even I said to Toga, I said to Toga yesterday that did I think about sex?
no. I only when I asked. I said, Josh, is it this? Like, how good was the sex? You said it was the best you've ever had.
So until you said that, and then it went out of my head again. So it wasn't even the sex.
So what is it you're thinking about then? That's what I feel like you haven't explained.
Life thing, bro.
Life? Nah. You're not talking about life.
What do you mean?
Bro, life is life, bro. That's the entirety. You're not talking about the entirety of your life. Because that would insinuate you're talking about spending the entirety of your life and setting it up with her. Is that what you're trying to say? I think you're thinking about life and thinking about where you want to be with a woman. But I don't think you're realizing that you're adding Iowana as that woman. Like, subconsciously right now. Are you trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say?
Lolskies.
Because we know everyone in this party chat, except for Sid, dates for long term. Forever. We date forever. We don't date for like to like, oh yeah, in a month
To
or
joke
two,
around
yeah.
kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah. So
You take it seriously when you date.
if you're throwing Ioana's name there, and you're talking about life, is what you just answered to me. You're saying that you are thinking about spending your life with a woman because you're in a better place financially, mentally, physically, and that woman you're thinking of while thinking of preparing your life is Ioana.
Hey, I'll say I'm thinking, if anything, the next. Let's say
Josh?
5 years.
Josh, can I say something as
I'm
well?
thinking too far. I won't lie.
Josh, can I say something?
Yeah.
And this is what I think that you think, kind of thing. Is it? Do you think that she's got more I don't know how to say it exactly. Hold up. I'm trying to
In
word
sync.
it perfectly. Nah. Do you think she's got positive aspects more than the negative ones? That's why you're thinking about her more.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
I feel like I've seen a lot of negative.
That's what like. I don't know how to say it exactly, bro. Really bad with words.
I think, if anything, so I'm, if anything, I'm shit with
Introducing your champion.
choosing people.
You think
Right?
you're not being watched right now?
That's
Don't be
like
an idiot.
what I feel like my history has shown. If anything, for the past few years, right? Actually, no. What if you think about it? It's
Let
not
us
been
sit
like
down
a
here.
thing on Earth for 50 years. I basically think I don't really actually no, I don't see. I would be attracted to say,
Wait, what?
I would say,
Sane.
yeah.
Would
I'm not
it?
saying, I'm not saying you're basically saying that the amount of people, the amount of girls basically
Look beyond the veil.
I love them, but it's just like their mind is fucking twisted. Like things are basically like, hey, I want this, I want that. But doesn't make sense to me. Because the way you act doesn't make sense. If anything, he is the closest to understanding what she wants. That's the big point.
But Josh, part of what she wants or wanted was you, with no strings attached.
And your juicy meat.
She didn't want you. She didn't want you to have friends. She didn't want you to spend time with anyone else. She wanted you for herself.
I can't lie. That's a
big
bit.
thing of what
That's
she
a
wanted.
red flag, Josh. I can't lie. In that aspect, I don't feel like anyone can change like that, bro. Even on the outside, if she can pretend initially, inside she'll just be like, "Yeah, I can't let him talk to anyone else."
She may know what she wants, but that includes what she wanted.
But I can't lie. Those type of things you can't get
Test
rid
the
of, bro.
theory.
That's like an internal thing.
Huh?
Let me test the theory.
You said it's just a theory.
Yeah, let me test the theory.
You've tested the theory already. She
I
wasn't too
tested-
receptive to me and Tolga.
Yeah, but let me test it properly.
She might
Even
just be
on the
racist.
phone, she wasn't receptive to me and you having a conversation, which you called me in this particular thing that I'm thinking of. You continue. I don't know if you remember, and bro, don't worry, no hard feelings to you, but to her, it's different. But in that particular phone call, you called me. We were having a laugh. I didn't speak to you in like a week at that point or something like that. And she took the phone off you and hung up on me and said, "Okay, bye now."
That's a bit rude as well.
Which, again, I didn't bring up to you because obviously she's your girl, and I don't want you to like think of her in a bad way or anything like that. But I'm just bringing this up just solely because she wasn't that receptive to me and Tolga, and then me on other occasions with like phone calls and stuff. It seemed like she didn't give you the time for yourself. And again, that doesn't change the fact that you may have enjoyed all your time with her and that. I'm not. None of us were there, innit? We can't. If you're telling me you enjoyed your time with her and everything, we can't change that. That is the truth. We believe you, of course. But Sid has now even said that those certain aspects of people may not change. So are you telling
Yeah.
me if you wanted to test that theory,
Even on the outlet,
and she
here's the thing, bro.
doesn't,
Here's the thing, bro. Sorry to interrupt, but
good.
here's the thing. If something's new, they can pretend for quite a while until their true colors come out, and by then it'll be too late. She can actually still pretend right now. Like she can pretend, and be like, "Oh, I actually don't care now. I'm changed."
Listen, I feel it. Like, listen, so I low-key also feel I didn't like really and truly. I think that is also on me for not mentioning it.
And I was not annoyed at you at all. I promise you. Okay? Just put.
Yeah,
I don't want you
but
to feel bad.
yeah.
I was not annoyed at you. You're my brother in it. I was annoyed at her. And
Nah,
that
he was
it.
lying, bro. If he called Toga that night and said he was really annoyed, especially at you.
Okay, mate. Didn't even meet her, mate.
And bro, nah, she didn't even count my existence, Josh. Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
No, but, like, okay, but basically what I'm saying is being, I think I gotta throw this into account, right? For myself, that's my first adult relationship. So I basically am not really focusing on shit that I should be focusing on. As well as even right now, I probably am, probably not. Or
I mean, no one's perfect, bro. Same thing with me, bro. Like, until Todd gave me an explanation with Helia, I didn't know that she was fucking playing with my emotions. Like,
And until now,
literally
what the fuck?
today.
The fact that no one mentioned it.
No, but I'm gonna say basically in those situations, it becomes a because you can see it into a glitter or mixed, right? So you go past the thing of like, okay, it can be seen as mixed, right? The issue as well is I really didn't attack that. Like the only thing, because more times I was on the defensive, I won't lie, I was on the defensive about having the whole talking on text and everything. There was no opportunity for me to be like, yeah, but you.
Just to say your
You know what I'm
side.
saying?
Yeah, of course, fair.
So, in that, but like, it's more. It will be more. I think
On the door.
I would be able to. The backlash. Obviously, I don't know how she is like in the past year.
Because you know why you're okay, Josh? Because it was not your fault. Like, bro, if people on like, if they're doing a mistake and they haven't realized it by themselves, if you point it out, they're gonna get annoyed or pissed. It's only if they realize it themselves, then they'll be like, oh shit, I've actually done this. But someone points it out, bro. It's a completely different story, bro.
This is your champion.
Last group of legends I slaughtered looked hopeful too.
This is the thing, Josh. To Tolga's point of changing the dynamic, there's two ways about it. Would you start talking to her again and mention that there needs to be a dynamic, the dynamic needs to be changed? Or would you wait for her to do something again, to like maybe Tolga this time, or Sid or something, and then enforce a change?
I think this time around, if there was another time, you're saying this time, I think the carefulness is required. Like, yeah, the second time around, right? It was highlighted, but it wasn't really like, it was like first time drinking in a while. So it was like, okay, what we doing? it wasn't really like explaining like
Burned. Another notch on the belt.
it was like oh we're fucking and then oh we're good now. I think being like
Double time.
it was to be like situation. A talk has to be had with like in depth of what went wrong,
Recharge your shields.
what you want. Obviously, if you ask that question to me, I have to really have a heart. And that's why technically I shouldn't be texting. Alright.
Give me a sec.
The only issue
Recharge your
is
shields.
I have now, because I am me, created a scenario where I have
What, in your
thought of
head, or you
something.
mean? Oh, okay, the real thing.
I'll never have to. I have not said a single thing
Right
for the
after
whole
Christmas.
right after Christmas. Like I've created this scenario, and it feels even worse to then be like, oh okay. Place. So I think the step I feel like I should at least give for doing something that can be painful. I don't know if that's true.
Next ring. Ready to win.
How about I'm gonna get into it?
Top in the chamber. Frag out. Have to score. Arc star out. Whole unit KIA. Damn, I'm dead.
Care package being delivered.
Healing. Watch my back.
Oh god.
Good.
Good deal.
Giving him the chimney.
But yeah, no, basically it's just I feel like
Do you need what? I mean,
fuck you.
I mean,
It's oh my god, fuck it. Why? You know, I actually have an issue. And I actually think it will just be covered
Double timing it.
over time.
Grenade.
I can't just make decisions. But I can just be impulsive.
do you let your reaction like take the decision for you?
Yes.
Already on my mark. Firing for effect.
I mean, nothing has ever ended well.
I'm so bad right now.
But at the same time, I have also dealt with the wrong type of people. yeah, we're looking at my history.